Hi, good morning. I'm here on the top of the Vermillion Cliffs in an area known as the Sandhills of Arizona. And I'm looking at an interesting hoodoo that's right here in front of me that just looks really fascinating. And I'm thinking I'm going to shoot this in the morning with the lit up background there in the back. I might come back again in the afternoon because I'm thinking that the light, if I get my finger here, is going to light up the face here in the late afternoon, but the back here will be all in shadow. So I'll come back here for sunset time shots because this area is just stunningly gorgeous. Now, just to give you a point of reference for those of you who might know the area, this right here is Coyote Buttes South, which I do not have a permit to enter, so I will not be entering there. And down here is the teepees, which you don't need a permit, so I'm going to go hit the teepees, and then I'm going to go hit White Pockets. Essentially, trying to get a permit to visit these places is next to impossible. And so I figured that there were other places to go visit, and this is one of them. This is a little bluff that's just up from the Cottonwoods camping area. And it's not part of Coyote Buttes South, although I think it probably should be. But I'm figuring that you get a lot of the same kind of stuff in Coyote Buttes South. And of course, the north is famous for the wave and those kinds of things. And well, I've thought about going to go shoot the wave, but everybody goes and shoots the wave, so I'm not necessarily sure that's something that I'm interested in. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set up for the shot. And I'm back with my wide angle. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now let me, I'm at 16. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that's beautiful. I got a little bush right here, a tree. In fact, I'm gonna shift it so I can get more of the tree. I'm gonna go back here just a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's the shot I want right there. Right in the crotch. Crotch of the rocks right here. Okay. That's just beautiful scene. Focus on that guy. So, I'm doing because I've got the background there all lit up. Let me turn you so you can see me. Because the background is all lit up, I'm going to do this as a bracketed series of 3 shots. So my proper exposure, I'm shooting at f/16 ISO 100. Actually, let me drop my ISO down just because this is such a pretty scene. I'll drop it down to 50. So f/16 ISO 50 at 1/3 of a second, with the focus being this column right there. And I've got this rock right over here, which you can partly see right there, as well as a pinyon pine that's growing out of the side over here. And I think that these two things framing this gorgeous scene. So I've got my hoodoo right here, but then if I go over here, I've got the teepee right there. So here in the back of my camera, and I don't think you can see it that well. There we go. I just need to move to block the light. So you can see the hoodoo right there, the teepee right there. And then I've got this rock right there, and then I've got this bush right there. So I'm gonna take one more shot. Just awesomely beautiful. It is just gorgeous. And I'm gonna go scout around some more. Like that. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay, what am I doing? I am going to take a shot here of the tree and the light hitting some of these little hoodoo features right over here. Essentially, you've got the tree here in the foreground, this old juniper, and then I've got these lit up hoodoos over here with dappled light, which is rather unusual. Makes for kind of a pretty scene. The ruggedness and just the fact that I'm even getting dappled light is, I think, amazing, seeing how it's coming through some of these trees. So that was the shot. You can see the back of the camera here, but there it is. Again, I'm shooting at 35 mil on my wide angle, my Canon 16-35 f4, and shooting at f14 at 1/13 of a second, and that's that shot. Go look for another comp. Welcome to White Pockets. This is an incredible location with all the red and white rock and the fracturing of the white rock so that it looks like, I don't know, I think I've heard it referred to as like brain matter. And then you got the swirls and the colors of the red and the tan along with the white caps. Looks almost like an ice cream sundae. In fact, I'm heading up here to this one to go ahead and take myself a shot because it's midday. I'm doing most of my shooting handheld because I don't really need my tripod because I'm shooting at like 1/60th of a second. Just incredible fast shutter speeds. I need the tripod. Oh man. Seems to be this little giant swirl right ahead of me. That's pretty awesome. And I'm gonna go ahead and take myself a shot. I'm gonna use these lines. I'm gonna shift a little bit here. I'm gonna use these lines as leading lines to be able to get the shot. You can see the leading line right there. So I'm shooting at ISO 50 at f14, 1/60th at about 28 millimeter. I'm gonna come up here and get a little more of the swirl action going on. Let's see what's up here. It's just an incredible place. Oh yeah. You got the red, the chocolate swirl. It's just an amazing location. Oh yeah. Again, using leading lines coming out. It helps that the sky is beautifully blue. Hopefully some of these shots coming out and are worth showing. But it's just the most bizarre place I've ever been. This even beats Valley of Fire, which right now is one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, just look at this stuff. It's incredible. And the blue sky just helps. It's beautiful. And down over here, it's just awesome. Look at this. It's just swirl after swirl after swirl. It really is just like an ice cream sundae. It's, you know, the chocolate, and you get the red, and then the white. It's just an amazing location. So this is White Pockets, and I guess you can tell the White Pockets is actually, there's kind of like a small hill on the other side of this hill right here. That's actually the White Pocket. But you get all this stuff here in between, and this is just stunning. Just more of the same. It's midday. Got some great clouds in the sky, but it is midday, so the shutter speeds are going to be high. There won't be much in terms of shadows, and unfortunately, to get here from where we're camping, which is over at Cottonwood, it's a hellacious road, and I wouldn't want to try to go back in the dark. So this is a location when I come back that I'll actually camp out here at the parking area, and then this would be great for sunrise and as well for sunset, because you get the same stuff that you're seeing here on the back side of these little hills. So this would be a great location pretty much any time of day. I mean, right now it's midday, and what makes it interesting and provides you some great shots is just you get all the different variations of colors and swirls, and so there's a lot of patterns and textures, and that's what makes this place pretty much photographable any time of day. But you're going to get your best shots here in late afternoon or early morning during the golden hour period, because that red rock will just catch fire from that low sun and that golden light. And I imagine that the tans in there will just really just get golden tan. It'll be just absolutely sumptuous. But it's not to be this particular trip. This trip in many ways is just a trip for me to kind of do some scouting and some exploring. I got some shots in here. Nothing great. But there's some nice shots. I probably will show some of them just to show you what you can get. And again, you'd have better you get better colors, I think, during just before sunset and just after sunrise, when you get that golden light. So that's it for my time here at White Pockets, and we'll talk with you later.